Oh, hey guys, what's up? It's definitely not a start of a stream because I didn't realize I wasn't streaming. I mean, I wasn't using my audio. Oops. I did restart my stream so I could delete the other one. Um, well, my last trade, I did take a trade. Um, I'll keep it on there. I did take a trade, but this might be a setup here. I'll be honest, this might be a setup here. Grab liquidity. Let's see how it holds here. I might actually take a risk on this trade. This is such a strong move, though, that I don't know if I would want to. We're also breaking out on the higher time frame. If we're changing structure on the 30-minute as well. I still think I'm willing to take a short position if it gives me the option to. I don't know if I would want to. This is risky. We are near an area. Temporary retest. We didn't get a move. We didn't get as much of a move down. I did think we were going to move down. I mean, we were going to move up, but I didn't think it would be holding this low. Still don't think we're going to hold this low. I mean, we're bullish. It's a new candle on the 5,000 tick. I don't think I can counter turn trade this. I don't think I physically can. We're going to do a simulated trade right here. 24 pips. I need a target 50, 49. There you go. To account for fees and commissions, you always have to target 2 ticks extra. Let's see if this would have worked out. I couldn't find myself. It was a new 5,000 tick. Especially with this impulsive move, we're in distribution. We had on this minor scale, we had manipulation, distribution. Maybe this is manipulation. I can't tell right now. The market's so stagnated. Everything's in consolidation realistically. This isn't a real entry. This is a simulated entry just to see if it would have worked out. Because I was thinking about it, but there was a new 5,000 tick. There's a new 15-minute time frame, so I didn't want to get caught out here. Realistically, because it's a new opening of multiple different candles, I would move my stop to break even and just hope this thing moves straight down on the retest. I don't think it will, but stop break even here, maybe a little bit higher up above this candle, about 9, 12, 25 on the simulated trade. My hope is it was going to move all the way back down to where there was some weakness. This is where I could see it reject. I could see it reject here because the price is never going to work its way all the way down to here if we're showing this much strength. Just thinking of the supermarket. Tear gum. Sorry, I don't understand. I don't understand. Sorry, man. But it's nice to meet you. Glad you're joining in. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be happy. This is a funded account for Top Step. I reactivated it after having an awful week last week. So I did just use the back to funded because I couldn't be bothered. Let's see if we move down or if we hold this. I think we'll hold this. Realistically, you're going to hold this, come back up for this high. I mean, it's showing a lot of weakness on the 5,000 tick, so who knows? And it's about to close, actually. This would have not been the worst entry I've ever seen. Even looking at it from the... Oh, actually, you know what? It looks a lot better from this time frame. But it did not give me a setup on the lower one, which is a little bit worrying, but it would have worked out, I think. Yeah, this trade would have worked out. It would have tapped me out right there. Maybe. Yeah, it would have. That was 2 ticks or 1 tick. Oh, well, definitely would have tapped me out. That trade would have worked out. Still wasn't that confident in it, so it could have easily just went straight back up. But I'm just thinking of it from a buyer's perspective is, am I going to buy once we grab this liquidity and towards this high? No, I'm never going to buy there. And this is also going to come down for this liquidity, most likely this bottom right here where I have this line at. And then I could see maybe a further move retesting back up. I'm very confused on this market. It's not giving me anything I want to see. It's not giving me any easy setups. Yet I'm having to not necessarily force setups, but I'm having to really analyze my multiple time frames to see what it could potentially do. And even still, then it's not giving me a huge benefit. Oh my God, this market stinks, dude. Annoying. Why didn't CPI do something more? But if anyone has any questions, please just let me know. I'll be happy to help you guys out. If you do like the stream at all, you can, you can do whatever you want with it. I'll be honest. I don't have a consistent schedule enough to really pursue this that much. It's more so my interest, guys. This is accountability. This is the idea. If you ever want to, there's 2 ways to build accountability if you struggle with discipline yourself. It's doing this, like, putting yourself out in public, or 2, streaming with other people, like, trading with other people who are trying to improve as much as you are. And this is where I trade the best is on stream. When I trade the worst is when I'm in my bed. So I had to physically just step away and block my phone when I'm or my computer when I'm at my bed because I trade awful. Trade like an old man that can't see clicking a button sometimes. Um Retesting back up. I don't think this will hold. I think this will move down to this liquidity line. I don't see this holding. I really don't. We showed a lot of weakness on our let me show you this. On my higher time frame right here. Show this strong candle. Usually with that, especially with this weakness, we failed to have a body that closed above this high. We even failed to break a new high. So this is coming down to here in my mind. Oh, I don't have Instagram. Sorry, I didn't understand what you're saying. I don't have a designated Instagram for anything. The only thing I did used to have was a Discord. I do have a TikTok that's through the same name, Feud of Futures, but I don't really have time to post. This isn't I pursue I'm in my doctorate program right now, so I pursue that full time right now. I just don't have time to manage all that. I really don't, guys. This is the only thing I have time to manage. I can't also posting trades that are basically I do like that for accountability. I 100% do agree with it for kind of showing past trades and how they worked out. I'm not against it. I think some people have Twitters. I just don't have time. I really don't. This is basically Wednesdays is I have to search for an hour or 2 hours a day to get on the charts now. I work multiple jobs, and then I also have I do my doctorate as well. This is a hobby. And I'll be honest, guys, this is the last 10 effort of discipline for me. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to take a break because I need something to work out for, not necessarily trading, but for because I don't care. I really don't care about the monetary outcome of any of this. I truly don't. Um, I'm just so sick of being so impulsive when I know how to analyze the market so well. And then I just have those days where you do get so emotional. So just managing my emotion needs to improve. And either A, it's going to improve from kind of having a mantra going in the market each time, or B, it's going to improve by taking a break. And so this is kind of my last stint effort before I probably will be ending up taking a 3-month break off of trading again to reset myself. 2-month break. But as long as you see this account, I'm not trading this account at all off stream ever. I will not be doing that unless I am sick or unless the market does not look great or if I'm on vacation. Then I'm not trading this account off stream. If you see this number change, I will mention. Oh, that's a fly. If you see this number change, I will mention why it changed. But you should be able to see every trade. Every trade should come up. I will make some shorts if I believe it's educational, either, failing the trade or winning the trade. I will make some shorts off of it. But because shorts don't take me that long, they take me about 30 minutes to edit, 30 to 45. All right. If anyone does have any questions in general, I can analyze gold quickly. I know a lot of people trade gold. I'm going to analyze it for a little bit higher of the time frame for you guys. If there's anything I can actually read on this market, let me go and switch everyone. I don't know. I have to do that manually. I can't remember how to combine the charts. So the charts I'm going to be using, I'm going to use the 4-hour for my higher time frame. You guys won't be able to see that. I'm going to use the 15-minute and then the 1-minute. Okay. So let's start on the 4-hour on this one. So I want you guys to think we're in distribution, so we're moving up. We just broke a new high, so we're not in discount, but with breaking that new high, we're creating this micro high and low on gold. So we just broke this high right here. We broke this low down here. I do believe this is going to hold. So looking at around a discount range for it. So honestly, my entry would be somewhere, I would be looking a little bit lower in this gap, somewhere right here to hold. Maybe even a little bit of a liquidity grab, but I don't want to see this full close into this wick on the 4-hour time frame. I still believe this has a little bit more to trend upwards to. Preferably on this 4-hour, I do think we can at least come up and grab this high of this minor structure right here. So this is that. I don't know how to make that. I don't know why that's doing that. That's our high, low. This is the area where I could think we could retest off of it. So let's go to the 15-minute. That's all I'm going to analyze here. We could also potentially grab this liquidity down here. That's always an option. Okay, let me make this smaller. All right, is there any clear zone within this area I drew that we could reverse off of? Yes, there is a clear zone. This was a low. This is the low that did create the new high right here. We're still holding the structure. I think I'm going to draw this box a little bit lower. I'm going to target down here. This is more so of an area where I could see a reverse off of coming back down. Still in a bullish trade. You only want to take trades to the top side here. You want to take a smaller temporary trade. Looking at this right here, nothing currently what it's showing. But if I was to try track the current internal market structure right here, this is our high. We never created. Did we create a new low? Let me see. Nah, yes, we did create a new low. So this acts as our other high, also liquidity. So this is bearish. You want to see these align. So anytime you're going to take a trade, you want to see both the lower and the higher time frame align. So this is the low. We're still bearish genuinely. We could hold this. I do think this is going to grab that liquidity. and then retest a little bit further, and because it can do anything at once in this internal structure right here, guys. Can do anything at once. It can consolidate, it can move anywhere at once, it could come up to here, move down, it could do anything at once in that, so you just be careful. So my main zone is, this is what I would look for on gold, is I would look for this in this zone. That's what I would be looking for. So around the 4,040 mark to 4,045 mark is where I'd be looking for that sort of setup on the 1 minute, and then the 4 hour just looking, I mean the 15 minute just looking for it to hold with a strong bullish candle, bullish engulfing a candle, and then you could scroll down to the 1 minute to get the best entry possible. But that's my gold analysis. That's what I expect to happen. We retested back up into the gap. We're failing again. Oh, it's really just, it really is just teasing me. I really want to enter this for a short position, but it doesn't give me a good enough risk to reward here. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, guys. I don't like this market. I don't even think this is worth my time trading, or even being live for people. All it's gonna do is cause me to get frustrated, irritated, and most likely revenge trade until I get hit my my market limit loss is a $300 trailing loss. So the max I can lose right now on my funded account is $175. Or sorry, no, $150. 150 is my lowest point on the account. So this would be red 150 is the lowest it allowed me to be before it stops me out for the day right now. I shouldn't even get to there. I'm realistically only going to take one more trade. And if it wins or loses, I'm calling it. If I see the entry, and the only entry I'm looking for right now is a continuation of the top side here. Let me see if I can. All right, let's see. Even still, then, it's just not great. I'm looking at this small. I'm looking at this small fair value gap to hold, because if this thing doesn't hold, then all it is just going to continue straight down. There's nothing to hold it. So I'm looking to see this small inverse fair value gap holds right here. I mean, sorry, this fair value gap to hold. It's a small little thing that you can't see on your screen. I'll show you. I'm looking for this to hold right here. I don't want to see it break below. I don't want to see it close below right here to the left. And it actually already did. And the only other point you could see, make an argument for, is right here, but I don't even like that. At that point, it's just bearish. It's showing too much weakness to continue its move upwards. It's just, no matter which way you trade this, you're just at a disadvantage. Even though I am leaning, now I'm leaning bearish. I mean, look at this. This is even uglier. The 15 minute is showing just straight weakness. Look at this, guys. Just weakness on there, and then then my higher time frame, the 4 hour. I mean, I guess the 4 hour is moving upwards, but even then, when did we start this 4 hour? At 2 o'clock? Okay, so that makes sense why we're retesting lower. I still think my bias is justified. I think we're gonna get a little bit move higher, but again, you have to close your losses early, and you have to, any weakness you got to close early on this market, because there's no volume. There's no volume at all. I would do music, but you guys are going to hear a bunch of ads, and also drowns out my voice. So I'm just talking. If you're here for education, then, that's good. Just realize that this is not something I'm full-time at yet. I do most of the stuff I do mention. I'm probably the best. Um, I'm probably the best simulated trader you'll meet. But this isn't simulation. This is a live account. But in terms of like the best, call it why I'm not in a trade. That doesn't make it any better. I know how that sounds. I'm completely joking, by the way, guys. I get stopped at break even a lot, especially this past week. I've gone stopped at break even a lot. See what this does. I mean, it held. We broke down afterwards. We're still. I can't tell. I'm gonna be honest. This is just not a great market. It's showing two ways, trying to work its way back up. I still think this is gonna fail. I think it's gonna stop out these people that took a sell position by grabbing that high. Maybe. All right. But if anyone does have any questions, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live for. This is kind of a waste of my time. Not being live, but like trading this market is a waste of my time. I mean, it's rejecting right here. Still wouldn't believe it even if I saw it. Don't believe this will hold anything. I think it's just going to manipulate it every chance it gets, especially since we're inside of this structure right here. But we have failed multiple times trying to break this low. So, you know, that's always a sign that it could show some strength, I guess. I don't know, guys. I have no clue where this is going to go. I was really hoping CPI would put some movement in this market. Okay, so it is rejecting. Don't believe it's going to hold yet. You got the first area. Huh. I don't know what to say. I might pull up someone. I think I'm going to pull up someone else's stream to see what they're thinking on this market. I'm going to be honest. I think this is the first time I'm going to do that in a while. Let's go to some other traders. See if I can make this easier for people to see. Okay, let's go to casual. There you go. Ooh, what the? Why some of these? Let's pull up Top Step.
Real McCoy.
See what they're saying.
Not good.
I can't even tell what's on that screen.
So I blocked that.
Definitely
for sure.
experienced that.
I just stopped trading silver altogether. It's just too expensive.
I mean, listen, it even happens to Dakota. I think it happened to him like 4 weeks ago. He accidentally placed a trade.
To be honest, I don't think they have a clue what's going on. Nope, they don't have a clue what's going on. Okay, let's pull up someone else. Trying to get a general sentiment. Sure, let's pull up this guy. I don't know who he is. No sentiment. Yeah. I think everyone's in the same thing. Hey, there's my stream. Hey, look at that. Let's look at this guy.
I just found out that if you have 2 cars on your car insurance, this is 100% what you should be doing. So I found this website and look at the difference. $159 a month. I thought this was the best price I could find. Don't
One true.
Does he have an idea?
Is this one true?
No. I think he's leaning upwards. Oh, he
The
does.
old
He is-
open under MHP, huh?
He's in a sell position. Okay. Is there anyone else that's live? Any single other person that's live that I can look. Let's look at live. Okay, not even trading. Sorry guys, I know this guy. I hate those candles. I don't trust anyone that uses those. Sorry. They don't have any like back testing them. They don't have anything that supports it. This guy's on gold. No one can trade this. Okay, well, that's helpful, isn't it? Dude, let's go back to my trading. That's helpful. Wow. I don't know, guys. I might just take this today. I think it's good to be green on a day like this. I really do. Because I feel like otherwise I'm going to be forcing stuff. This is showing a lot of strength, holding. We're still bullish on both the lower, both my higher time frames are showing a little bit of strength. Gold, I did my analysis for gold. I'll show you it. Oh, not on that. I meant to show you on this one. Oh, it's not showing my line. I'm looking in this area down here. Somewhere around this area right here. It's around 4440 to 445 roughly. And I'm looking for this type of setup. So you want to see a strong movement down. You want to see it reject, hold a little bit higher. Maybe manipulate, but come back up. And that would be my confirmation. But I'm still, the area we're at, I do think gold's going to go up at least to 4,500 again. That's kind of my consensus. Otherwise, it's going to drop pretty hard. You have to see this type of setup before you even take this entry. And the reason why is because you need that confirmation. Otherwise, this thing's going to come down for liquidity and you're going to get stopped out. Because there's still a high likelihood it would come down for liquidity. But this is the 1 minute time frame. Let me show you. 1 minute time frame right here. My 15-minute analysis. I still just believe we're holding this high-low direction where we're currently at. And then the 4 hour is the reason I believe that, because we just broke a high from strong distribution upwards. It's loading. Strong distribution upwards, and we have a little bit more room to come higher before we have a rejection zone. That's my gold. But I don't really take gold trades that much anymore, if at all. Oh, we're showing strength. Strength in the market. Let's go. Oh, we broke new highs. Wait 1 second. Are we actually showing some strength in the market, guys? We're actually showing some strength? There's no way. I don't buy it. Sorry, let me make this as accurate as I possibly can. I need to tell. I don't think it's convincing either way, so I'm not going to take a trade there. We're in distribution. We consolidated for a while. So maybe we're going to see some movement upwards. Maybe. This is a perfect entry for a short, though. That's what sucks. Oh, actually, no, it's not showing on the higher time frame at all. Oh, no, this is still a long position. I take that back. Okay, so it's not going to work all the way back down here on the initial move. This is actually a breaker candle right here. This could continue up here. I would want to see one more candle confirmation. And then you could potentially take a minor trade, I think. Let's see how this reacts here. No. No, it's not reacting well. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. It's not reacting well at all. I still think this is moving up. Don't get me wrong. We do have my setup right here. We are bearish, but we're bullish on both the higher time frames. So if we're going to continue this trade upwards, we invalidated that setup. That's okay. Oh, we haven't invalidated it yet. We didn't close below this line yet. If we close below here, yeah, it's invalidated now. No setup there. How low do I actually think we can go here? I mean, we could. This is the lowest point before I think we should have a rejection. So I actually do want to wait to see how this reacts here, and I might take a stab at it. If we can get some strength off it. I'm going to wait for a break, and then I'm going to wait for a retest. So same exact entry area. This is a very small trade, please. This is a little bit riskier, but I have an idea of a direction it could go. So I'm looking for something like this. I don't know how big of a retest. This isn't showing enough strength for me yet. I need to see a lot more liquidity. I mean, a lot more volume come out of this. It's holding. No bueno. It's holding that bearish move. It's not going to give me what I want to see. It's a new higher time frame candle for me. So don't want to enter anything yet. Anyway. "30 minutes still, I mean, yeah, 30 minutes still showing strength. Create a new high. I mean, can also look at the discount zone. So this is technically a new low. Let me go ahead and draw this. This is a new high. This is a new low right here. This is no longer acting as liquidity because we confirmed the new break. Don't need that. So I can also draw my discount zone to see if there's anything that's clear that stands out for this strategy. This is typically only for trend based, so I got to be very careful. There is some clear zones though. This is the first area of rejection. This is where we broke up initially. So this could hold. This first area could hold. I don't think it will, but this could hold. This is the area I'm looking at. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at, I think I'm going to look at right below here. I'm going to look at around this area right here to see if it gives me my setup. Because it actually does have a clear zone of rejection right here where we showed a lot of strength breaking upwards. I don't know if it will retest that far, but I might look for a setup on the lower time frame here. It's showing a lot of strength though. So like I said, if it's coming to discount, we did change structure. I'm going to end up forcing stuff, I feel like, but let's see how it reacts here. Okay, this is a bearish setup for me. I'm not going to end up taking it, but yeah, this because the higher time frames are showing strength, but this is technically an entry to the short side. My entry was right here. This is the gap. Strong volume downwards. This would have been the position entry. But the issue is also I wouldn't get a good 1 to 2. I mean, I could target down into this discounted zone, and that would have worked. We're holding here. This is what I want to see. I want to see how it reacts around this location. Okay. Ooh, this might be a reversal trade, actually. I don't know if I can convince myself to take this if it does show me a setup, but I'll do a simulated trade again. It's holding. Let's see how if this holds or if it decides to move up higher here. This is what you need to see. This is in favor of the higher time frame, but we're not in discount. So discount gives it way more likelihood of it working out and moving further than I want to see. But since we had this strong distribution and the candle just opened up on both on the higher time frame and also on the 15-minute, that this could work out and could come up to this high here. We closed above. I can get a good enough discount here, but this is a trade technically, so let's simulate it. But if I can get a good enough discount and it shows me confirmation on the 100 tick, I might take the entry. Let's see. We're still in a downtrend. My entry would look like this. This would be the setup for me, guys. This would be the trade. But please trade your own strategies. Everything you trade is your own decisions. I'm not taking this yet. This is just simulated right now for a future back testing. I mean, for future testing. What am I saying? It's holding. It held the move. This is really strong. This is really good. This is what you want to see. This trade will most likely work out in the favor of at least a 1 to 1 where I could move my stop loss to break even, but we'll see. We want to see one more hold. Even if it grabs this liquidity below here, we want to see one more hold. We do not want to see this move into this structure. That gets a little bit too much weak. If you want to see the strength, you want to see immediate move upwards. We're flipping on the higher time frame candle, which means it should continue up to grabbing this high right here, and potentially even grabbing a little bit higher at 29,993. Sorry, 29,933 area. If we hold this. Not a bad setup. We're not in discount. That's the thing that's just throwing me off. We're not in discount, so I don't want to take this trade. But oh, it's holding. It didn't break. Did not break yet. That's not a good sign. You want to see this break on the first move and then retest back in this direction. Didn't create a lower low, so it's holding the move. That's good. That's now you saw the break. Good. You're gonna get the move up you need to. We would need to see if I took this trade. Let me zoom in. I'm just hoping it doesn't continue this consolidation. At a 1 to 1, I would definitely move my stop to break even on this type of trade. If I were to take this. But this should work out. At least to a 1 to 1 trade into this line, this yellow line. It should work out to there. This was our previous break of the high, so it's always attracted to a retest this area, and then it should make a decision from there. But I think we're at a 1 to 1 now. I actually am not sure. Let's see. We're not at a 1 to 1. I need to see it move up to here to get a 1-to-1, and then I most likely would just move my stop to break even because the market is so, it's consolidating so much right now, so I don't want to see any retest. My normal strategy is just hold this, but with how the market's moving, it's a trade you wouldn't even take normally. So I'm just moving my past week, just moving my stop to break even at a 1-to-1.1 or 1-to-1.05, because any retest means weakness. Yeah, weakness right here, not good. Still in favor of a trend coming down for liquidity right here. It failed to move higher. That's not a great candle. You do not want to see that at all. Okay, I would just get out. If I was in this position, I would have gotten out by now. Especially on this strong candle. This could still work up, it still could move up, but didn't hold the move. Didn't give me the 1-to-1 either to move my stop to break even. This market's just a mess. It's an absolute mess. Oh. Let's see what gold's doing. Is gold doing anything special? Hey, gold confirmed a change of structure. Let's go. Still not buying that this is going to be the move up, but it did confirm a change of structure. Okay, let's see if price gives me anything. I'm thinking, again, like I said, I want to see around this area down here instead of what it's doing right here. Okay, it's showing something. Can't tell what it is. I mean, it's holding. it's holding there. You want to see hold. You just want to see some strength come out of this. Strong a candle to close back above this box is what you really want to see from at the bottom of this box. With some strong volume, I don't think we're going to get it because we're not, like I said, this trade does not work out well when it's not in the discount zone. Good thing I did not take it. Look at me holding to my own strategy. We're in the discount box now. Okay, I would be interested if this starts to give me a setup here. I would be interested. Just letting you guys know, I would be interested if this starts to give a setup. Because this is still within a change of trend right here. Change of structure. We did grab liquidity as well. If this gives me any sort of setup, I'm very interested. And I wouldn't even be targeting new highs. I would genuinely just be, it looks like it's, no, this is just so much strength, but I wouldn't even be targeting new highs up here. I would just be targeting a retest because that would give me a 1-to-2. The trade would look something like this if I do decide to enter it. Something like that. But let's see if it gives me any sort of setup is the key. It doesn't look that great down here, I'll be honest. And we failed to hold the liquidity. I don't think it's going to hold, guys. I don't think this is going to hold at all. I mean, we're near a low. You could get a temporary bounce, but I don't think that's even going to hold. This thing's just zooming down. All right, weakness on both the higher time frames. The 30-minute just flipped, which is not good. My 30-minute candle just flipped completely. That's not a good sign. This is coming down for the lows now, I guess. Didn't hold where I want to see. I mean, we grab liquidity here. Let's see. Yeah, it's even failing right here at grabbing this liquidity. Wow, what a move. We're finally seeing some weakness or some sort of movement, maybe during power hour. It's a new hour candle almost. 500 tick, grabbing liquidity right here, holding the strength. We did hold the strength. I'm gonna look for a retest back down here. Just so much weakness that I don't know if I would want to take this risk. Let me go ahead and reverse this. We're no longer moving. Oh, we never broke the highs as well. This is gonna fail. This gap's gonna fail. My gap setup right here. IFVG. It's not gonna succeed. Maybe it will succeed at getting a 1 to 2. Who knows? This gives me enough discount. This would have been the area I would need to enter for this, but I don't think this is gonna hold. All the higher time frames candles just flipped. It's also struggling to break above here. The max it's going to do is come up for this liquidity right here, potentially even retesting in that area, but maybe it might work out to some degree because of a new hour candle, but I don't want to take a risk on a temporary retest. It's holding some strength. Let's see what this does. If this gives me an opposite setup, I am very much in line with taking it. I was thinking about it. I decided to hesitate. I was thinking about it though. And the reason why is I was thinking about just targeting this liquidity right here from this gap. Showing a lot of strength. New hour candle. Power hour is what they call it. This should break this high here. The 100 tick. Break this high, come up to here, even break that, maybe come up for this liquidity at the very least. During power hour. I don't foresee it going that much further after that. Again, it is my setup. This is my setup. And the real question is, would this have given me a 1 to 2 from where my desired entry is here? So we could always test it. It usually does retest to a 1 to 2, but we could always look. Would this setup have worked out if I decided to take it? Again, I'm just very squeamish about taking any of these setups today, guys. Very squeamish. We grabbed liquidity, so who knows? Who knows what this decides it will do? I have absolutely no idea what this to do. This probably is not a bad trade to take partial risk on and let it move. I've just gotten burned so much from these types of entries where we reverse one way. You know, we can manipulate both ways and then continue up, but not on a new hour. I don't see that happening on a new hour. Trying to think. I mean, we're holding right here. I'm trying to think if I want to take the risk here. We're holding here. We're holding this. I think I do. I don't think I can. It's tough. It really is tough. This is a bearish. It's giving me conflicting information again. It's a bearish setup. So it didn't hit the 1 to 2. I would exit this position before break even. It's giving me conflicting setups. Like this is a way higher time frame, and this is giving me way more information that we most likely. But this rejecting so early on without showing a lot of strength in the higher time frames, looking like they're gonna flip, is just worrying to me. Let's look at the 100 tick. I'm really am considering a trade. I truly am, and it needs to be right here where it shows some strength. Oh, it looks like it's gonna fail again. This is what I'm looking for. Change of structure, and I'll take the entry. For the first time ever, trend line, why not? We broke it as well. Oh, I can't. I cannot, guys. I can't. I want to so bad. I can't do it. I can't enter it. I can't enter it with a good faith. I can't. I know it's going to fail. I know in my heart it's going to fail. The setup. And we just reversed. Oh, and we reversed off this as well. This is the higher time frame setup for it. So there's a reason why we are rejecting here. We still could move above it. I mean, if this gives me the confirmation, yeah, of course, I would take it. But it's not giving me that confirmation yet. It's definitely tough. I mean, this is not a market that works with the IFVG strategy. Grab liquidity. You need, like, you have to see this hold here. Grab liquidity by 1 pip. Again, if I see a change of structure, I may be enticed. Just looks like it's gonna fail though. Bearish, we create a new bearish structure. It really just depends how we react up here. There's definitely a trade here. It just depends on what trade it is. That's strength. That's a lot of volume you need to see. There you go. That's the move you needed to see. The hold we need to see. Okay, it really depends. If we react well here, I'm going to enter it. Give me 1 second, guys. I think this is the setup. Can we get any retest back into this? Okay, let's see how this gap holds. I mean, this is a break of structure. It's a new candle. I mean, this is the best entry I'm going to get.
Order
I have to
filled.
do it. 37. See if I can get a bigger
Order
retest.
filled.
I don't think I will. But I mean, it's giving me an entry. 71. 143. I don't think I'm gonna wait as long though, being live, guys, to see if this thing moves up. But do I want to risk $70? I really don't. Okay, we need to see this candle hold. We don't want to see an instant rejection around here. This is the only good trade, like good setup I've seen, and the issue is I'm still very squeamish about the market, so that's why I'm so squeamish about taking this. But either way, I'm still going to be in profit today, so I'll take it. Showing so much weakness. I don't like that. Oh, what an instant rejection this is. This is not the sign you want to see if you're trying to hold this strength. Ever.
Order filled.
Okay, let's try one more. It gets me exactly where I want for my entry criteria on this. It's risking a little bit more. And the very least, I can exit if I start to see some weakness around here. This gives me a better risk reward. It's more in line with where I would want my take profit to be from where I mentioned earlier, around 29,933. Don't love it. Don't love it. It's not the best setup, and that's mostly around the higher time frame. But it could work out. That's the key, is it could work out. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think I want to trade this live on stream. The reason why is because I know I'm gonna micromanage it. I want to see if it just works out naturally. So I'm gonna let the stream run, but I'm gonna walk away. I think that's the best thing you can do right now because I don't want to micromanage this in a market that's already kind of stressful to trade in, to be honest. So I'm gonna let you guys watch it. I'll put on some music. Sorry if there's ads, but it's natural. And then whenever it dies, I'm just gonna end stream. I think that's the best thing I could do. Because it's not even showing me the strength I wanted to see initially. It's just an instant failure, which is not great. And I already want to exit, to be honest. This is the worst possible direct. Like, this is crazy. The fact it already showed immediate weakness after, it's just dead. It is just dead. I know it is. Oh. It really just depends how it reacts right here. Oh, that's just so... No, it's dead, guys. It really is just dead. This trade, I should have not added the position. It's going down.
Order filled.
Fucking hell. Okay. Not long enough. Wow, that was unfortunate. No strength was shown at all in the making of this video. Still up $23. That's okay. Confirm the move down. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. It's not seeing any strength. This market is just horrible. I don't even know if I wanna. I don't think I can take any more chances at it. It's just not gonna go in any favor. I mean, it's showing I don't even know how to respond to this. This is not accurate. This is not aligning up with what I'm seeing on the 100 tick. Like, am I crazy right now? This is not aligning up at all. This is not, what is going on here? Why is this showing it's already made it down to here and then my 100 tick is not? Like, what? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Like, look at this. I'm not crazy. Like, there's a visual glitch. It does this a lot on Top Step, but never this bad. It's going to grab this liquidity. I might see an entry here. I may just see an entry here. Nope. It rejects off of it. It's fine. You look at the 500. It failed here. I mean, like, I'm still bearish around this area. We held again. It's an equal low. Like, what is going on? There you go. That's the rejection you need to see. Oh, I can't enter. I can't get in quick enough. Let's see. Limit sell. 5 contracts if it is able to make it back up here. I don't think it will before it breaks this liquidity. I mean, at this point, I don't even want to see that. So, huh. No. Would have worked. Trade would have worked. I just couldn't. It was ugly again. It was an ugly setup. Man, this is fun to watch. Let's see. Let's see what this decides to do here. I mean, I still think this could reject one more time. There's a huge gap up here. Let's see. I don't think it. I think it's going to break above now. I don't see this holding this area now. It's coming up for this liquidity. Yep. Now the market's showing some strength in it. Okay, and so this is where we broke the high. So coming up for the liquidity, this is a higher likelihood chance of me taking a trade here. Let's see, where do I want? It could reject right here. After grabbing that, I don't think it will. I think it will come up to here. My target area. We can wait though. I mean, we did holding here. It's on right here. I mean, the high is up here. Let's see if it's showing anything better on the 100 tick. No, not really, but this is the structure that lines perfectly with the area I'm looking at. Maybe a little bit further. This will be my final trade. I'm either going to end down or end back up. $150. But this could easily, even with this, not a clear rejection site right here. This probably will end up reversing again. I still need to see some confirmation one way or the other. At least we're seeing some movement in the market during power hour. Let's look at the hour candle before I make any rash decisions. Yeah, it's still bearish on the hour. This is the hour right now. We're still seeing some weakness. So I could see a temporary retest. We're up in the discount zone. I would like to see a little bit further move up before I take an entry or change a structure. We did change micro structure. See if we could get a setup on this time frame. That's the key thing. I haven't taken it yet. I'm still looking for my entry. Huh. I think I have to. I'm gonna take one.
Order filled.
What's that, $28? I'm gonna take one contract and see if we can work up a little bit more. Otherwise, I'll just get whatever profit it gives me. My take profit is down here at 46 for 1 to 2. I'm hoping we see a little bit more strength come out of this on a bounce right here so I can get two more contracts in, but if not, that's fine. I'll take 46 and just call it a day. I don't mind losing 28 either, to be honest. This should come up. This should bounce up one more time. I mean, it showed a setup. It did. No? What do you mean by that? Sorry, man. I don't understand what you mean by that. Oh. I'll be sad if this comes straight down from here. I mean, I honestly might just trail this further. This point is one contract. I'll trail that further. See if I could get more out of it. Okay, well, I mean, it confirmed the breakdown, I guess. Not going to move my stop loss. If I can get at least 70 off of this, then I'll be happy, to be honest. Because I don't want to trail the extension too far here. But if we could see some massive, during power hour, if we could see some massive move down, that would be amazing. I mean, we confirmed. I have to move this down here. I'm guaranteed to at least break even for the day, which is huge. And I'm just gonna let it move. There's no reason to not let this move. See if we can get a bigger move on this, because honestly, it's $14, $15 I'm losing on versus trying to get a lot more movement out of this. There's a huge chance that it could stop me out. But if I can at least get to 70, I'll be happy with this, because that's a lot. That's at least a 1-to-1 trade for my normal position size. And that's what I want to go for. I don't want to just go for a 1 to 2 on the 1/3 position size I usually enter on for this, which sucks. I mean, it came down as low as I thought it was going to come down to at this point. I'm not going to move my stop to break even. There's no reason to. I at least want one trade to go on. I want at least $70. That's my goal, is at least $70 off this single tick. I'm gonna be honest, if I can get that, I'll be happy. But even if we move down here pretty quick, that would be amazing. I've seen that happen before. It moved down within like 50, 500, I mean like 2,500 tick candles. And I really don't want to be live for much longer. I'm tired and I have to go in a few minutes. I have to leave in 7 minutes. So whatever happens in 7 minutes is what I'm ending with. If it doesn't stop me out, or if it doesn't move down to $70. My target's just down here is because this is where I think it's going to go to. But I don't want to target that far. Actually, it's going to go to here, but we'll keep this down here just in case it decides it wants to blast down without me having a reaction speed. We're not low enough yet. I mean, there's a good chance. Where is $70? Yeah, there's a good chance it could make it down to 70. I think I started the stream up $70, right? At 70. On the previous one that had no, I didn't have a mic, apparently. My mic wasn't connecting. One thing I forgot to check before I started. Oh, let me make it more visible for you guys. I'm not really worried about this retesting up. Again, it's $15. That's not my normal position size, 75. If it does come up, who cares? I want 70. 70 is my minimum at this current moment. We're almost there. I may just take it because I do got to go and I want to end on a win, like I said today. And I'm only going to count this as a because if this was my normal position size, we would be at 75, 3 times the position, or sorry, yeah, my normal entry, it's 2 times the position right now. I would be at my take profit of 150. It's going to give me a retest now. It's power hour, so power somewhere, please. Power down. Let's do something. Not worried yet. Can you be interesting at all? Can we do something that's away from the book? You know, I know you want to continue trailing, moving up and down until you grab this liquidity and stop me out. I know you want to do that. But how about we just move down and continue to show some weakness during power hour? That would be ideal. Particularly in the next 3 minutes, please, so I can, before I have to leave. Please. I'm asking nicely, aren't I, guys? Can we move down? It's $20 away, man. $20. Can you not get $20? $15. Can you not get $15 in 2 minutes, 3 minutes? So I can get out of here. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. Come on, keep on going. Don't invalidate my setup right here. Don't you dare invalidate my setup. Don't you dare do it. Don't you dare do it. Don't you dare invalidate my setup. Next green candle, I'm just going to get out. We hit my 77. We hit my $70. Wait, did we? Wait, is this actually hit it? Yeah, we hit it. Okay. I thought I was crazy. I thought I saw a number for a second. Better. You better show some more weakness. Oh, boring. Let's see how it holds this gap. You know, we're going to do this. It's 53 or 75. $50 or 75. I like whole numbers. No, it hold. Abandon ship, abandon ship, abandon ship.
Order filled.
I'll take it, I guess. I'm $2 from when I started the streaming today. And most of that was from the second stream. I know it was up to 150, but like before I started actually streaming, I started at 70. So, well, I gotta go. See you guys again tomorrow. See you guys.